Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dwyer Stadium, the site of tonight's Batavia Rotary Club Tournament Final. It's a cross-city rivalry matchup between Batavia and Notre Dame. Alex Brasky here with you on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network, ready to take you through tonight's action as it's the Irish and the Blue Devils set to square off. A pregame coin flip determined that Batavia will be the home team, with Notre Dame wrapping up its pregame warm-up currently still a few minutes away from first pitch here at Dwyer. Notre Dame comes into this game at 11-1, coming off a 5-1 win over Oakville, Alabama in the first round. Notre Dame started the game trailing 1-0 after the first, but a big second inning. 4 runs crossed the plate for the Irish during the frame. They seized the advantage from which they would never look back. Batavia comes into this game at 7-8, a 5-1 win over Leroy in the first round. And Batavia also began that game trailing 1-0, tied the game in the third, and then a big fifth inning. 4 runs crossed the plate. They took the lead, but turned out to be for good, as Batavia rolled past Leroy into the title game. On the hill for Notre Dame in the opening matchup was Ryan Fitzpatrick. 7 innings pitched, a run scored, 14 strikeouts for Fitzpatrick during his complete game gem. And on the other side, Batavia was powered by the pitching of Dane Dombrowski. 6 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 hits, 2 runs scored. Cole Grazioplane came on for the final inning for the save. The matchup here tonight in the title game will be a matchup between 2 aces. Jaden Sherwood for Notre Dame, Bronx Buchholz for Batavia. As Sherwood enters this game at 2-1, 3.94 ERA. While on the other side, Buchholz, another ace, showing off here tonight. Buchholz 1-1, 2.65 ERA. Sherwood's appeared in 4 games. Buchholz in 5 games this season. Batavia coached by Mike Spatour. Notre Dame coached by Rick Rapone. And before we get too deep into tonight's broadcast, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Premier Genesee Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, 278 Bank Street. For more information, call 344-0584 or visit them online at premiergenesee.com. Premier Genesee is the premier spot for nursing and rehabilitation. They celebrate each individual's unique life journey, providing a harmonious blend of care and community. That is Premier Genesee. Also, be sure to check out right here, right now, Live Buffalo Football Talk, new podcast venture taken on by myself and sports reporter A.J. Sobolski on the Batavia Daily News YouTube channel, also available wherever you get your podcasts. So Notre Dame finishing up pregame warm-ups, as I said before, minutes away from first pitch here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Alex Brasky here with you. It's been a successful day so far. Good crowds for both games. This crowd surely to be the best we've seen so far during this Batavia Rotary Club tournament. The 24th annual Batavia Rotary Club tournament. Always a fine event put on by the Rotarians here in town. Big thanks to them and all the volunteers who put in their time and effort to allow this tournament to go off without a hitch year in and year out. Weather has cooperated, and that's allowed us to line up this cross-city rivalry in the title game. Batavia taking on Notre Dame. Minutes away from first pitch. Alex Brasky here with you on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. We'll be back.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Dwyer Stadium. This is the championship game of the 24th annual Batavia Rotary Club Tournament, and it features Notre Dame of Batavia, the Fighting Irish, and the Batavia Blue Devils. Now, based on a coin flip that was taken prior to tonight's game, Notre Dame will be the guest team on the scoreboard. Batavia will be the home team. It is now time to introduce each team, and as I do, I'd like to ask that they please line up along the respective baselines. We will start with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and their coaching staff, Rick Rapone, Billy Sutherland, and Sam Antnar. Here are the non-starters for Notre Dame. Number 10, Carson Daniels. Number 15, Owen Bentley. Number 20, Gabe Castro. And number 25, Gabe Duncan. Here's the starting lineup now for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Leading off and playing center field, number 4, Jay Antonor. Batting second, the pitcher, number 8, Jaden Sherwood. Batting third, right field, number 3, Chase Antonor. Batting fourth, shortstop, number 2, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 21, Joe Doricio. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 42, Chase Cummings. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 1, Evan Fitzpatrick. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 14, Aiden Horzempa. And batting ninth and catching, number 5, Liam Berger. And now here's the introduction of the Batavia High Blue Devils. Their coaches include Mike Spitor, Chris Spitor, and Ryan Mansell. Non-starters for Batavia this evening. Number 1, Carter Mullen. Number 4, Hassan Harris. Number 5, Matt Worley. Number 8, Brady Kearney. Number 18, Grayson Fix. And number 20, Jacob Hutchins. And now here's the starting lineup for the Batavia Blue Devils. Leading off playing center field, number 6, Cole Grazia playing. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 12, Dane Dombrowski. Batting third, the catcher, number 11, Makai Fortes. In the fourth place spot will be the pitcher, number 9, Bronx Buchholz. And the designated hitter, number 17, Evan Alexander. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 14, Jameson Motika. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 19, Maggio Buchholz. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 7, Brady Mazer. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 13, Ryan Fazio. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 2, Sam Pies. Now, everyone, I'd like to ask that you all please rise and remove your hats. And I'd like to ask you to all please join me in the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great rendition of the anthem from Paul Spiata. And we are about underway here at Dwyer Stadium.
Has Rotary motto is service above self. All members adhere to the 4-way test. Is it true? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? The 4 avenues of service are club, community, vocation, and international. Just a reminder, there is a 50-50 today, and it will be awarded in the 3rd inning of the championship.
This is a rematch of last year's title game won by Notre Dame. The Blue Devils will be looking to reclaim the title, and the Irish looking to defend the Batavia Rotary Club Tournament Championship.
Business Solutions for Batavia, Hodges Printing, Grand Manufacturing, Mazurkowitz Family Chiropractic, Merrill Lynch Wealth Management, Empire Tractor, and Massive Testing and Balancing.
As I said before, towing the rubber for Batavia, Bronx Buchholz,
Lisa Ormsby, Mark Snyder, Susie Ott, Julia
and
Rogers,
he will pitch it to Makai Fortes. Leading off, for Notre Dame will be Jay Antonor, Jaden Sherwood, and Chase Antonor. Jay Antonor 1 for 3 with a run scored in the first round matchup, first round win over Oakfield, Alabama. So, here we go. Alex Brasky here with you on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. The Batavia Rotary Club Tournament Final, Batavia and Notre Dame. First pitch coming up. First pitch from Buchholz off the plate for a ball. Little inadvertent music as the count runs even at 1-1. Antonor, as I said, 1 for 3 with a run scored in the Irish first round win over OA. Ball fouled off, 1-2. Antonor batting .389 on the season. 7 RBI, 4 extra base hits for the Notre Dame leadoff man. Count even now at 2-2. Good crowd here at Dwyer Stadium. Beautiful night in Batavia. Hoping for a good matchup between these two teams. That pitch sent on the ground to first. Motika there to put it away for the first out.
Pitcher number 8, Jaden Sherwood.
Jaden Sherwood will look to help his own cause. 0 for 2. Notre Dame's first round win over Oakfield, Alabama. .375 on the season, 6 extra base hits, and 17 RBI for Sherwood. That pitch in there from Buchholz for a strike. Pitch touches the outside corner, 0-2. Defensive alignment for Batavia. Brady Mazer at third, Dane Dombrowski at short, Ryan Fazio at second, Jamison Motika at first. You have Buchholz throwing to Fortes, Sam Pies in left field, Cole Grazio playing in center, and Maggio Buchholz in right field. So that's the defense behind the Blue Devils ace, Bronx Buchholz. It's a pitcher's duel early on in both games in the first round. We'll see what this one has to offer. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Sherwood down looking. Good bite on that breaking ball as 2 away here in the top of the first. Chase Antonor squares to bunt. Fortes will let this one roll foul, touch it up, and we'll do it again, 0-1. Lefty drag bunt from Chase Antonor. Something a lefty can always use to their advantage. Can really make contact with the ball while you're already running to first base. Antonor tried it there. Instead, this time he lifts one to right field. And that turns Buchholz and sends him all the way to the wall. Antonor rounding second. Going for 3. He's in with a stand-up triple. So Antonor puts a charge into it, sends it to the wall and right, and gallops into third base with a 2-out triple. So that'll set up Notre Dame here. Runner in scoring position for Ryan Fitzpatrick. 0 for 1 in the previous matchup. Looking for RBI number 10 on the season. For Chase Antonor, that was his 4th extra base hit. Ups his average from 450 That pitch off the plate. 1-1 the count now. So Buchholz looking to strand the runner at third. ND looking to cash in. The 1-1 to Fitzpatrick. The pitch up and in, 2-1. Waiting on deck is Joe DiRizio. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's been the money pitch for Buchholz in this first inning. We'll see what he goes to with the count 2-2, 2 outs. Cleanup hitter at the plate for ND, man in scoring position. Buchholz comes set, delivers. A little bit high, 3-2. Early drama here at Dwyer Stadium. Payoff pitch coming from Buchholz. Fitzpatrick dribbles it. Right back to Buchholz. Turns, fires to first. Got him. Buchholz able to wiggle out of trouble. No harm done as we head to the bottom of the first. Batavia coming to bat. I'd like to thank our sponsor for tonight's broadcast, Premier Genesee Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. At Premier Genesee, they celebrate each individual's unique life journey, providing a harmonious blend of care and community. That's Premier Genesee at 278 Bank Street. For more information, call 344-0584 or visit them online at premiergenesee.com. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on for Notre Dame in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. It'll be Cole Grazio playing, Dane Dombrowski and Makai Fortes leading things off for the Blue Devils. Jaden Sherwood on the mound, the ace of this Notre Dame staff. 2-1 on the season, 3.94 ERA and 4 appearances. 33 strikeouts over 16 innings pitched. He's allowed 12 hits and 9 earned runs on the season. So it'll be Sherwood against Grazio playing to start off the bottom of the first inning, as the Spatoor brothers coaching the bases for Batavia. And of course, as many watching know, the Spatoor brothers, formerly coaches of the Notre Dame baseball program, now have made their way back to their alma mater at Batavia, trying to lead the Blue Devils to a Rotary Club tournament final victory. So bottom of the first, Grazio Plain steps in for Batavia. 1 for 4, 2 runs scored in the Blue Devils' first round win. On the season, we'll get you Grazio Plain's numbers as Sherwood deals a breaking ball in there for a strike. So on the season, Grazio Plain batting .389, 11 RBI, and 5 extra base hits, and he delivers a base hit here to left field. So Batavia with the early base runner, 1 on, nobody out. It'll be Dane Dombrowski stepping to the plate. Dombrowski, 1 for 3 with a run scored in the win over Leroy earlier today. First pitch from Sherwood, fouled straight back, 0-1.
Fans, we would like to ask that foul balls be returned. If you have one, please give it to either of the cutouts. We thank you for your support.
Sherwood, snap throw to first. Sliding back in time is Grazio Plain. Dombrowski grounds it to second. Antonor fields and fires to first. I don't think that... Cummings, excuse me, fields and fires to first. Read my lineup card incorrectly. Grazio Plain does move up to second on the ground out. As Makai Fortes steps to the plate, 0 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored in the win over Leroy. Fortes batting .286, 11 RBI, and 3 extra base hits on the year. First pitch to him is a ball. Fortes fouls that one away. Count moves to 1-1. So runner in scoring position for Batavia, looking to take the first lead. One away here in the bottom of the first. Sherwood steps off. He will reset. Breaking ball from Sherwood just high, 2-1. Fortes sends that one to short. Nice play from Fitzpatrick. Fires on to first, and he got him. 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first, Grazio Plain moves up to third. But now the Irish will look to strand the runner, as it's Evan Alexander stepping to the plate, the DH, who will hit for the pitcher, Buchholz. Alexander, 2 for 3 in the win over Leroy earlier today, so swinging a hot bat, batting .243 on the year, 5 RBI, 3 extra base hits for Alexander. First pitch in there for a strike. That one upstairs, 1-1. That one dribbled to the left side. It'll roll foul. 1-2. That one hit over to first base, and ND strands the runner. Nice play from Evan Fitzpatrick for the third out, and we've reached the end of the first inning. We're still scoreless here at Dwyer Stadium. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor for today's tournament action, and that is Premier Genesee Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, 278 Bank Street in Batavia. For more information, call 344-0584 or visit them online at premiergenesee.com.
Stick around for our announcement of tonight's 50-50 winner. From what I hear, the 50-50 prize is a very attractive amount.
So both teams 5-1 winners in the opening round. Still scoreless early on in this one. Both teams able to put base runners on, but neither side able to cash in. One hit and one man left for Batavia in the bottom half of the first, as Notre Dame steps back to the plate.
Tickets are on sale now, so get yours soon, because as we've seen in the past 3 years, that opening night game is close to a sellout.
Leading things off for ND in the second, Joe DeRicio, Chase Cummings, and Evan Fitzpatrick. DeRicio 0 for 3 in the Irish win over Oakfield earlier today. DeRizio batting .294 with 10 RBI on the season, still looking for his first extra base hit. So top of the second here, as it's DeRizio stepping in to lead things off for the Irish. Fouled straight back, 0-1. Bull's out there for his second inning of work. Batavia coming off a blowout win over Canandaigua last night, so a lot of baseball being played by these kids over the past 2 days. Same with Notre Dame. I believe they were in action last night as well. That one foul, wide of third. So yes, Notre Dame with a 10-0 win over Alexander last night. So pitching staff is being tested this weekend for both of these teams. Count rolls to 1-2. Buchholz, great location on the breaking ball. Strike three to DeRizio, down looking. First out here in the second. Stepping in, Chase Cummings 0 for 3 with a run scored in the ND win over Oakfield, Alabama. Cummings batting .303, 10 RBI, 1 extra base hit on the season. Pitch in there for a strike. Breaking ball just high, 1-1 now. Cummings chops it to third. Mazer back, makes the throw. Not in time. Cummings beats it out. So the high chopper to Mazer at third sent him retreating to make the play. Created a long throw, a good throw, but Cummings able to beat it out with his speed and hustle from the plate. That'll bring Evan Fitzpatrick to the plate. One away, base runner on for the Irish. Pitch just outside. Who holds off the plate? Gets the call, 1-1. Gold's keeping Cummings close at first. Tosses it over to Motika. Cummings slides back. The 1-1. Breaking ball. That's been working well for Buchholz this evening. Shown great ability with that off-speed pitch. 1-2. That one just missed, 2-2. Fitzpatrick even at 2-2. Cummings on first, one away here in the top of the second. That one high and tight. Will run the count full at 3-2. Just missed upstairs. Fitzpatrick works the walk. 2 on, 1 out for the Irish here in the second. And that'll bring Aiden Horzempa to the plate. Horzempa 1 for 3 with a run scored in the win over Oakfield earlier today. Horzempa batting .259, 2 RBI on the season, still in search of his first extra base hit. Would come in a big spot here. One man in scoring position. Pitch up out of the zone, 1-0. Buchholz has lost command a bit here. Takes a deep breath, trying to recollect himself. That pitch in there for a strike. 2-1. Breaking ball brings it even at 2-2. It's been the ace in the hole for Buchholz here this evening. He's been able to throw that breaking ball for a strike. That one fouled away. Horzempa able to stay alive as Fortes couldn't squeeze it. Buchholz chases Cummings back. No pun intended. Yes, he did. Horzempa down on strikes for the second out. He was unable to check his swing.
Batting ninth, pitcher number 5, Liam Berger.
That'll bring up Liam Berger, the 9-hitter and catcher for Notre Dame. 1 for 3, a run scored and an RBI in the win over Oakfield earlier today. Berger batting .267, 5 RBI and 1 extra base hit on the season. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Buchholz, breaking ball, dribbled to third. Coming on is Mazer, throw to first. Motika with the stretch. And Batavia retires the side in the top of the second. So the Blue Devils will come to bat in the bottom half of the frame as they keep it scoreless here against the Irish. Once again, be sure to check out new podcast venture taken on by myself and AJ Sobolski at the Batavia Daily News. Right here, right now, live Buffalo football talk. Coming to you weekly on the Batavia Daily News YouTube channel, along with wherever you get your podcasts. This past week, on Wednesday, we had Greg Tomset from Cover One and Joe Marino from Locked On Bills on the show. They gave their opinions on the Bills' 2024 draft class. Week before, we had Matt Perino, Tim Graham, and Del Reed on the show on Wednesday, so it's been a good start in terms of guests. Make sure to tune in next week to see who we have on Wednesday. Right here, right now, live Buffalo football talk, brought to you by the Batavia Daily and Livingston County News. So the bottom of the second coming up. Batavia stepping to the plate. Leading things off for the Blue Devils, it'll be Jamison Motika, Maggio Buchholz, and Brady Mazer due up in this half inning. Motika 1 for 3 in Batavia's win over Leroy earlier today. 333 on the season, 11 RBI, and 5 extra base hits, 3 of which are home runs. First pitch a ball, second pitch a strike, count even at 1-1. One and two as Motika fouls it away into the parking lot. Motika stays alive as he fouls the breaking ball away. One popped up and out of play. Count remains 1-2. Both pitchers displaying good control of their breaking ball early on, and that's to be expected. Two of the top pitchers in Section 5. 2-2 now the count to Motika. Motika hits it on the ground to short. That eats up Fitzpatrick. And he's 6. Batavia has a base runner. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Fitzpatrick, as sure-handed as they come, does not make many errors out there. And that one hurts. There's nobody out and a runner on now for Batavia. See if Buchholz can make it hurt a little bit more as that one's thrown away. That'll allow Motika to move up to second. And now he's going for 3. Long throw. Cut off by Sherwood. So Motika swipes 2 bases on the wild pickoff throw. And just like that, Batavia in business. First pitch to Buchholz, swung through for a strike. The 0-1 just upstairs, 1-1. Motika off third. Buchholz sends it right back up the middle, a base hit, and that'll score the run. Batavia takes the lead. It's 1-0 Blue Devils on the RBI single off the bat of Maggio Buchholz.
Batting seventh, third baseman, number 7, Brady Mazer.
So still nobody out. Brady Mazer steps in for Batavia. Mazer trying to lay down the bunt. Misses it. Strike 1. Mazer was hit for by Alexander in the first game, so this is his first at bat of today's Rotary Tournament action. He's played a solid third base, now getting a chance offensively. Squares the bunt there, lets that one go, and that's a called strike. 0-2 now on Brady Mazer. Who holds off first? Pitch just missed outside, 1-2. ND wanted that call. Oh, and the umpire called it high. Interesting. Pitch outside, throw down to second. Buchholz in with a stolen base. 2-2 the count. Pitch up and away, 3-2 now to Mazer, who's down 0-2, and now he's worked it full. Pitch fouled straight back. It will remain 3-2. Mazer, a good at bat here after falling behind early in the count. Payoff pitch in there. Strike three called. Mazer down looking for the first out here in the second.
Batting eighth, second baseman, number 13, Ryan Fazio.
Ryan Fazio steps in. 0 for 2 in the win over Leroy. Fazio batting .268 on the season. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Fazio quickly down 0-2. And strike three called. Fazio down looking. 2 straight strikeouts for Sherwood, now 2 away, with Buchholz remaining on second. And in steps Sam Pies, 0 for 1 with a walk. Batavia's win over the Awaken Knights earlier today. Snap throw to second, not in time. Buchholz slides back safely. Pies batting .474 on the season. An RBI and 1 extra base hit. Pitch high, out of the zone for a ball. And that's inside off the catcher's mitt, all the way to the screen. 2-0 the count now as Buchholz moves up on the wild pitch. Pitch inside. Pies takes it. 3-0. Right down Broadway. 3-1 the count. Sherwood works his way back. Full count now. Pitch fouled away, wide of third. And Pies stays alive. Pies fouls it away again. Good at bat here from Sam Pies, making Sherwood work. It's always good when your 9-hitter can make the pitcher throw pitches and get deep into the count. Pye sends that one back up the middle. Fitzpatrick charging in. Fields fires to first. Got him.
Batavia in the bottom of the second inning. 1 run on 1 hit.
So that'll retire the side for Batavia here in the bottom of the second. We head to the third. It's a 1-0 Blue Devils lead.
Fan snack bar has been open the entire day. Items include hot drinks, cold drinks, snacks.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Premier Genesee Nursing and Rehabilitation. We celebrate each individual's unique life journey, providing a harmonious blend of care and community. It is Premier Genesee at 278 Bank Street. For more information, call 344-0584 or visit them online at premiergenesee.com.
Provide some memories that they had playing baseball in high school. Notre Dame gave Yonkins said going to the States. Joe DeRicio winning his tournament last year. Jan, was the state run last year. Dave Castro mentioned winning sectionals. Ryan Fitzpatrick said making it to the state semifinals last year. And James Sherwood said winning sectionals and then winning the Far West to go to the States.
So Buchholz remains on the hill for Batavia to start the third inning. And stepping to the plate for Notre Dame is leadoff hitter Jay Antonor.
Here in the top of the third inning, center fielder number 4, Jay Antonor.
Antonor 0 for 1 on the evening. First pitch off the plate for a ball. Pitch grounded to short. Dombrowski comes charging in. Fields fires to first. Hustling is Fitzpatrick. Ball is dropped by Motika. So Fitzpatrick able to reach. Looked like he may have beat it out anyway. As a runner on with nobody out for the Irish as Sherwood steps in.
Next up for the Fighting Irish, the pitcher number 8, Jake Sherwood.
We'll ask our official score. Single?
Yes.
Single. And that pitch blocked by Fortes. Oh, 1-1. So a tough play for Dombrowski there with a hustling Fitzpatrick. Made a strong throw, a little bit low. Motika couldn't come up with it. Fitzpatrick likely there anyhow. 0-2 the count, now to Sherwood. Pitch in the dirt, 1-2. Sherwood struck out his first time up. Looking for his first hit today. Count even at 2-2. Sherwood looking to help his cause. And excuse me, Antonor off first. I called him Fitzpatrick a few times. My apologies. As Jay Antonor moves up to second now as Sherwood delivers the base hit. So Antonor and Sherwood aboard now for the Irish. Once again, my apologies on the name miscue.
Right fielder number 3.
As it will be Chase Antonor stepping in now, delivered that bomb of a triple his last time up. And squares the bunt this time, and the pop-up to Fortes. My, oh my, Notre Dame trying to work the small ball with the big hitter Antonor, and it comes back to bite him.
Next up,
So an early decision
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
goes against the Irish. 1 away. Still 2 aboard. Buchholz now working against Ryan Fitzpatrick, who now is officially at the plate. Breaking ball in there for a strike. So the 0-2 coming to Fitzpatrick. Grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. On the move is Antonor. Buchholz steps off. Now they have him in a pickle. Mazer chasing him back to second. He'll apply the tag for the second out. Now the throw to first. And they get Sherwood. The double play on the pickoff. And Batavia gets out of the jam in the third inning, excuse me.
For Notre Dame in the top of the third inning, no runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and no runners left on base.
So the rare double pickoff for Batavia as Notre Dame's caught napping, and the Blue Devils will come to the plate in the bottom of the third, still with a 1-run lead. Looked like Notre Dame outsmarted itself there. Your best hitter steps to the plate and you go for the bunt, and then you're caught off base twice in one play. That'll be a sequence that the Irish want back.
2023 spring trip. Brasky said the Florida trip of 2022, Cole Brasky playing like the Florida trip in the spring of 2023. Ryan Fangio, it was his first varsity at bat, where he got his first hit, and he also remembers playing his first sectional game. And for Matt Worley,
So you have your cleanup hitter at the plate with 2 on. Notre Dame unable to cash in with 1 out. And now Batavia back to the plate. Cole Grazio playing the leadoff hitter will start things off.
leading off for Batavia in the bottom of the third inning, center fielder number 6, Cole Brasky playing.
And Grazio playing 1 for 1 on the day, a single. And now 2 for 2. Drills it into center field. Grazio playing aboard with the base hit.
Shortstop number 12, Dayton Dombrowski.
One thrown on to first. Chases Grazio playing back as Dombrowski steps in. 0 for 1, grounded out to second base his first time up. Takes a breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Pitch off the plate. Berger throws it to first. Grazio playing able to find his way back safely. 1-2 now the count. And that's a balk. Grazio Plain will move up as Sherwood's called for the balk. Looks like he didn't come set or bobbing his hands at the set position. So either way, the runner advances. And now here comes Notre Dame head coach Rick Rapone out for an explanation. So runner in scoring position now as Grazio Plain moves up on the balk. Dombrowski swung on and fouled away. Count remains 1-2.
Once again, fans, if you do come in contact with a foul ball, please bring it to either of the dugouts. Put the ball down and play. Thank you so much.
Up and away, 2-2. That pitch off the plate, and it's now 3-2 as Dombrowski had the count wrong, thought he had the walk. And the umpire says not so fast. Another foul ball as Dombrowski stays alive. Grazio Plain's on the move. Sliding into third with a stolen base as Dombrowski works the walk. 2 on. Runners on the corners, nobody out for Batavia. Here's Fortes stepping to the plate, 0 for 1, grounded out to shortstop his last time up. Dombrowski chased back to first. The snap throw from Sherwood. Dombrowski takes off for second. He will reach on defensive indifference. One and 0 to Fortes. Breaking ball swung through, 1-1. That pitch off the plate, 2-1. Just missed with the breaking ball. The 2-1. Excuse me, the 2-2 in there, strike 3. I had the count wrong. Fortes down on strikes, 1 away.
Designated hitter number 17, Evan Alexander.
Evan Alexander to the plate now for the Blue Devils. Runners on second and third now as Alexander pops that one up wide of third. Running over is Horzempa, and he runs out of room. Nearly drilled a fan. Hope everyone's okay. 0-1 coming to Alexander. Alexander swings through that breaking ball, 0-2. to be a big strikeout for Sherwood in his effort to strand the runners. Another breaking ball. Alexander, high fly ball to right field. Chasing after it is Chase Antonor, and that will score. Grazio playing from third. It's a sac fly for Alexander and a 2-0 lead for Batavia. Two-way here in the bottom of the third.
First baseman number 14, Jameson Motika.
Notre Dame thought the runner left early from third as they checked him, but the home plate umpire rules him safe. So Jameson Motika to the plate now, 2 outs, runner on second. Here in the bottom of the third. That one fouled away, 0-1. One swung on and missed, and it gets away from Berger. That's going to allow Dombrowski to move up to third. Call that a pass ball. Motika puts a charge into this one to center field, but it's right at Jay Antonor, and he camps under it for the final out here in the third. We head to the fourth. It's a 2-0 Batavia lead. Once again, this game brought to you by Premier Genesee Nursing and Rehabilitation. At Premier Genesee, they celebrate each individual's unique life journey, providing a harmonious blend of care and community. For more information, call 585-344-0584 or visit them online at premiergenesee.com.
Sitting back-to-back home runs, and the Jay Antonor, who was winning the championship in Little League. It's the top of the fourth inning, leading off for Notre Dame. Shortstop number 2, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
So ND to the plate here to start the fourth inning. It's Ryan Fitzpatrick back to the plate. And 1-0 to start this at bat. Fitzpatrick was left at the plate, bat in hand, as Buchholz started a string of 2 outs recorded by Batavia, first on a pickoff throw, which got Jay Antonor in a pickle, and eventually Brady Mazer hustled him down to tag him out, and then the throw on to first nabbed Jaden Sherwood, who was caught off base. But that a base hit from Fitzpatrick. And ND in business to begin the fourth.
Left fielder, number 21, Joe Doricio.
Here's Joe Doricio stepping in for the Irish. Struck out his first time up. Throw to second. Fortes wanted the batter's interference, didn't get it, as it's going to be a stolen base for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Pitch inside, just missed Doricio. 2-0 the count. Pitch in there for a strike, 2-1. Strike two. And the count wrong. Doricio chases the breaking ball. And time is called, awarded to Doricio. Three and two. Doricio thought that hit him in the shoulder. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Doricio remains alive. Nice job staying alive from Doricio here. Another payoff pitch, but Buchholz decides to wheel to second, no throw. Doricio swings through it, strike three for the first out here in the fourth.
Second baseman, number 42, Chase Kine.
Chase Cummings to the plate now for the Irish. Singled his first time up. Pitch in the dirt, nice block there from Fortes. Keeps the runner Fitzpatrick at second base. So I adjusted our base running graphic. Bit tardy on that, my apologies. Cummings pops that one up behind the plate, out of play. Brings the count even at 1-1. Pitch upstairs, 2-1 to Cummings now. Bit of a tight zone here in this title game. A bit looser in the preliminary, or first round, I should say. It's time called. 2-1, 1 out. Irish with a man in scoring position, still looking for their first run here this evening. Pitch up and in to Cummings, 3-1 now. Misses. Fortes throw to second. Nobody home. Rounding third is Fitzpatrick. The throw. And Fitzpatrick puts on the brakes. So it's a walk. And Fitzpatrick moves up to third on the throw. 1 out. Here in the top of the fourth, the Irish looking to break through.
First baseman number 1, Evan.
So Evan Fitzpatrick steps in. The Irish trailing 2-0 here in the top of the fourth. 1 away. First Notre Dame run, 90 feet away. Fitzpatrick rips this one to left, but it's foul. This one bounced back into fair territory, so the left fielder Pies chases it down, throws it into the Batavia dugout. Fastball upstairs, 1-1. Two and one now to Evan Fitzpatrick. Runners on the corners are Chase Cummings at first, Ryan Fitzpatrick at third. Breaking ball from Buchholz, a called strike. That appeared to be off the plate. Two and two. Strike three called. Fitzpatrick down looking. Now 2 away.
Third baseman number 14, Aiden Horzeka.
Aiden Horzempa steps to the plate. Pitch in there for a called strike. Buchholz has that breaking ball working in this fourth inning. 0-2 to Horzempa. 1 pitch away from stranding the base runners for a 4th consecutive inning. Another breaking ball. Horzempa fouls this one away, stays alive in the at-bat. 0-2, 2 outs. Pitch in the dirt. Good hold there from Horzempa. 1-2 now. Not even close to a swing. Not sure what Batavia is checking on. Barely left the shoulder. Pitch upstairs, 2-2 now. That pitch just missed. Full count, 3-2. On the move is Cummings, and that's fouled away as it hit Horzempa while he was still in the box. Swung on, fouled away. Wide of first. Motika over. And he runs out of room. Thought he had a chance for a moment. Count remains full at 3-2. Breaking ball fouled straight back. Nice at bat here from Horzempa. Began behind 0-2, has worked it all the way back, and now fighting off a few good pitches from Buchholz. Staying alive. Trying to get his team its first run. Buchholz will take his time here as he steps off. Horzempa 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away once again. Swung on and missed. Buchholz out of the jam. Head to the bottom half of the frame. It's still a 2-0 Blue Devils lead as Notre Dame has now stranded 5 base runners in this game. And that does not include the double pickoff in the third. So Notre Dame has had no shortage of base runners, just has not been able to cash in. As we head to the 4th inning, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Premier Genesee Nursing and Rehabilitation, 278 Bank Street. For more information, call 344-0584 or visit them online at premiergenesee.com.
Fans, we do have a 50-50 winner. Has been identified. Tonight's total prize is $790 with $395 going to tonight's 50-50 winner. That winner is Robbie Nichols. Robbie Nichols donated $395 back to the Batavia Rotary Club.
Maggio Buchholz to the plate to start the bottom of the fourth for Batavia. Blue Devils lead it 2-0. Count 1-1 to Buchholz. Buchholz 1 for 1, an RBI single his first time up in the second inning. 2-1 the count to him now. Count runs even at 2-2. Pitch off the plate, now 3-2. Count runs full to Maggio Buchholz. In there, strike 3 called. Buchholz down looking. One away.
Third baseman number 7,
Brady Mazer steps in now for Batavia. Oh for 1 with a strikeout. Pitch off the plate for a ball. Pitch upstairs, 2-0. Three 3-0 to Mazer. And there for a strike. And Mazer issued a free pass, a base runner on with 1 out for Batavia. Now up Ryan Fazio. He struck out his first time up. 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch up and away to Fazio, the second baseman. Mazer leads off first. Pitch fouled back on the bunt attempt. Sherwood comes set, the 1-2 to Fazio. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 for the second out.
Left fielder number 2, Sam Kai.
Snap throw to first. Not in time to get the sliding Mazer, who's able to get back safely. Taking off from first is Mazer and sliding into second for the stolen base. Count 0-2 to Pies. Sherwood snap throw to second. Nearly got Mazer, was able to get back in time. Sherwood paints the corner, strike three. Pies down looking for the final out. Here in the fourth, we head to the fifth. The Irish trail by 2.
Fans, we couldn't have had this tournament without the help of our sponsors. They include Ray Chaya.
I'd like to thank Premier Genesee, our sponsor for today's tournament action. Premier Genesee Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, 278 Bank Street in Batavia. For more information, call 344-0584 or visit them online at premiergenesee.com.
Our thanks to all of our sponsors of the tournament. Would not be a success without their
So a tight game here, 2-0. Batavia in the lead. A pitcher's duel going on between Bronx Buchholz and Jaden Sherwood. Buchholz on the better end of that currently. We are ready to go here in the top of the fifth.
For the Fighting Irish is the pitcher, number 5, Liam Berger.
And that one hit Berger. So leadoff base runner on for the Irish.
Center fielder, number 4, Jay Antonor.
So Jay Antonor steps in, top of the order up for the Irish. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Antonor 1 for 2 with a single. Was picked off a second his last time reaching. So here comes the 0-1 to Antonor. Lifted to shortstop. Dombrowski camping under it to make the play. One away.
Pitcher number 8,
Here in the fifth.
Sherwood.
Sherwood 1 for 2 with a single. He was also caught off base on that same play in which Antonor was in the third. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Another breaking pitch, this one high. The count even at 1-1. That pitch drilled into center field. Grazio Plain retreating to make the play. Sherwood put a charge into it, but Grazio Plain got a good jump and able to track it down for the second out. Chase Antonor stepping to the plate now. It was Antonor who came to the plate with 2 on, nobody out in the top of the third, and Notre Dame decided to have him square and bunt. And that really started the wheels falling off for the Irish in that inning as he swings through this one 0-1. Antonor had a bomb of a triple in his first at-bat, so it was surprising to see him score around and bunt in his second at-bat, being the 3-hitter and leading off the game with a base hit. And he is now 2 for 3 as he adds a single. And Berger moves up to second.
Shortstop number 2, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
First pitch to Ryan Fitzpatrick is a strike. Grounded to Dombrowski at shortstop. Nice play. And he gets the out at second, the final out of the top of the fifth. We head to the bottom half of the frame. Notre Dame still trails 2-0.
Fans, did you know worldwide there are 37,528 Rotary clubs in 149 countries, and there's over 1.4 million members. Batavia Rotary Club is in District 7090, which has both Canadian and U.S. Rotary clubs.
All right, Batavia to the plate in the bottom of the fifth. Cole Grazio playing the leadoff hitter to start things off. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0, as Sherwood remains on the hill for Notre Dame. Pitch in there for a strike, evens things up at 1-1. 2-1 as that one goes all the way back to the screen. The pitch lifted to right field. Coming over is Jay Antonor, diving after it to make the catch. What a play from Jay Antonor, ranging from center field all the way over to right field to make the play. Looked like his brother, Chase Antonor, may not have gotten a great read off the bat. Not many night games played by these teams So the lights certainly can play tricks on you once the ball gets up above them. Brasky swung on and missed. 0-1. Brasky fouls that one away, quickly down 0-2. It's fouled away. Dombrowski stays alive. Swung on and missed. And that's the second out of the bottom of the fifth. Strike 3 to Dombrowski.
Catcher number 11, Makai Cortez.
Cortez steps to the plate 0 for 2. Swung on and missed from Fortes. Sherwood working quickly here in the bottom of the fifth. Fortes puts a drive into that one to center field. That chases Antonor back. Still ranging. And he runs another one down. Antonor showing great ability in center field. And that retires the side for Batavia in the fifth. We head to the sixth. It's still a 2-0 game. We'd like to thank our sponsors. Or a sponsor, excuse me. At Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation. They celebrate each individual's unique life journey, providing a harmonious blend of care and community. That is Premier Genesee Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, 278 Bank Street. For more information, call 585-344-0584 or visit them online at premiergenesee.com. So Buchholz back out for his 6th inning of work. Pitching a shutout so far. Leading things off for the Irish in this inning, it'll be Joe DiRizio, Chase Cummings, and Evan Fitzpatrick. Here we go for the top of the 6th. It's Joe DiRizio for Notre Dame.
Joe DiRizio.
First pitch from Buchholz in there for a strike. swung on, dribbled to first. Motika there. And a good hustle play from Motika to nip his hockey teammate Joe DiRizio at first base. One away here in the top of the sixth. Cummings has reached twice, 1 for 1 with a walk. That one nubbed to third. Mazer there to put it away. Quickly 2 away here in the sixth. Breaking ball in there from Buchholz, 0-1. He's really had that working all game long, throwing it for strike consistently. That one dribbled in front of the plate, but it hit Fitzpatrick in the box, so it's a foul ball. The 0-2 off the plate, 1-2. That breaking ball just inside, runs the count even at 2-2. Spoiled by Fitzpatrick. He stays alive. The 2-2 to Fitzpatrick. Just missed, 3-2. Fitzpatrick able to work the walk. That gets the Irish a 2-out base runner here in the sixth. That'll bring up Aiden Orzempa. Pitch lofted to second. Fazio there to put it away. And that ends the sixth for Notre Dame. Still scoreless are the Irish. That'll bring the Blue Devils back to the plate in the bottom half of the frame.
And one final reminder, the Buckeyes to open their season on Saturday, June 1st and Sunday, June 2nd. There will be post-game fireworks after the game on the home opener on Saturday, June 1st. Get your tickets now, they're on sale. They go fast for that opening night game.
Back to action here in the bottom of the sixth.
Leading off for Batavia here in the bottom of the sixth inning, designated hitter number 17, Evan Alexander.
Evan Alexander to the plate for Batavia. 0 for 2 with a sac fly. That one popped up into center. Alexander put away for the first out.
First baseman number 14, Jameson Motika.
First pitch is strike to Motika. Sherwood's pitched a good game. An error got him in the second. Allowed Motika to reach and then eventually come around to score. And then Cole Grazio playing leading off the third with a single and eventually coming around to score. It's been all the scoring here in this one. 0-2 to Motika. Dots the outside corner for strike three. Motika down looking.
Right fielder number 19, Maggio Buchholz.
Here's Maggio Buchholz stepping in for the Blue Devils. 2 away, bottom of the sixth. 2-run lead for the Blue Devils. We can add to it. Just missed. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Final out here in the bottom of the sixth. Last hacks for Notre Dame coming up in the top of the seventh. One more chance to tie or take the lead. Batavia looking to salt this one away. We'll head to the final frame in just a few moments, but first, we'll thank our sponsor, Premier Genesee Rehabilitation and Nursing Center, 278 Bank Street in Batavia. For more information, call 344-0584 or visit them online at premiergenesee.com.
Christine Sissery, Jim and Latonia Fangio, Gigi and Tom Brasky, Jeff and Andrea Brazil playing. Also, Alvy and Angela Castro, Maureen Sherwood, Renee Robbins, Youngkin, Leandra and Nick Duricio, Lisa and Sam Ednor, Mark and Maria Fitzpatrick. We thank you for always spending your springs and summers in the ballpark. You can enjoy a game like today. Let's give them all a round of applause.
All right, getting ready for the top of the seventh. Notre Dame will send Liam Berger to the plate, and then the top of the order, Jay Antonor and Jaden Sherwood also due up. All right, folks, looks like we are back. I'm not sure what happened, but our live stream went down. Of course, right when things start picking up, game now tied at 2. We'll refresh you on what happened in a moment. Jaden Sherwood, the 2 RBI double to tie the game, helping his cause. This one hit back up the middle. Ryan Fazio over to make the play. And the throw on to first. Only one out here in the top of the 7th. Notre Dame has come all the way back to tie it. Started this inning down 2-0. Liam Berger reaches, Jay Antonor reaches, Jaden Sherwood comes through with a 2 RBI double down the line, and it's now all tied. Notre Dame 90 feet away from taking the lead. So we do apologize. Kind of a bad time for some Verizon network issues, but we are back. 2-2, the score. Notre Dame has tied it. Pitch in there for a strike. 1-1, the count now. Pitch fouled away. 1-2. One, two, one out. Buchholz still on the mound for Batavia. That pitch off the plate for a ball. 2-2 now. Sherwood off of third. Pitch to Fitzpatrick, just off the plate, full count. Strike 3, Fitzpatrick down looking. 2 away. Sherwood remains on third. Stepping to the plate, Joe DeRicio. Go ahead run 90 feet away for the Irish. Jaden Sherwood's RBI double tied it for Notre Dame. That ball dribbled to the third baseline, and Batavia will let that one go foul. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 to DeRicio. All right, once again, we're back. You missed just about everything, though, as Notre Dame has taken the lead 3-2. Base hit from Chase Cummings. Connection issues coming up just at the wrong time. But we will press on here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network, as Batavia trying to settle things down as they brought on Cole Grazio playing in relief of Bronx Buchholz. As it's now a 3-2 Notre Dame lead, a 2-run double from Jaden Sherwood. And, the go-ahead RBI single from Joe DeRicio. And Notre Dame now in the lead. That pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Batavia finally out of the inning, but the damage is done. Notre Dame has taken the lead. It's 3-2 Irish. Going to the bottom of the 7th. Apologize for the connection issues. Not much that can be done. Of course, they come in the top of the 7th in a 2-run game. So we head to the bottom half of the frame. Batavia trying to fight back.
It's the bottom of the seventh inning. Leading off for Batavia is the third baseman, number 7, Brady Mazer.
So here's Brady Mazer stepping to the plate for Batavia as the Blue Devils look to work their way back. Led 2-0 entering the top of the seventh inning. 2 runners on quickly. Jaden Sherwood came through with a 2 RBI double to tie the game, and then Joe DeRizio punched one through the left side, an RBI single to take the lead for the Irish at 3-2 as ND looks to secure its second straight Batavia Rotary Club tournament title. And Jaden Sherwood back out there for the 7th as he looks to complete the game for ND. That ball popped up behind the plate. Hoping we don't lose you again, as we did twice. Pitch in the dirt, 2-1. That ball popped up, coming on, diving after it to make the play is Chase Cummings. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting for Batavia, number 1, Carter Mullen.
That pitch low and in was all the way back to the screen. Carter Mullen on to pinch hit for Ryan Fazio. That one swung on. Line to the right side and out of play. 1-1 the count now. One and two now to Mullen. And he drills it to right field for a base hit. So 1 on, 1 out for Batavia in the bottom of the 7th. The 9-hitter, Sam Pies, up for the Blue Devils. And a mound visit coming for the Irish. So a pitching change as Fitzpatrick has come on for the Irish. Looking to close the deal. He recorded 14 strikeouts in the Irish win over Oakfield, Alabama earlier today. So Fitzpatrick back out there for the nightcap, trying to will his team to victory here. So during that top of the 7th that you missed most of and all of the action in due to an outage, not sure what happened, whether it was our system or the connection, but regardless, a couple of outages there in the top of the 7th.
Fitzpatrick now pitching for the Fighting Irish.
And now Notre Dame is taking the lead. It was Jaden Sherwood's 2 RBI double that tied it. Scored Liam Berger and Jay Antonor. And then Sherwood came around to score on a single off the bat of Joe DeRicio, which took the lead for Notre Dame. They trailed 2-0 going into the top of the 7th and used that offensive explosion to push themselves in front. Pitch upstairs. One and 0. Pies takes low, 2-0. Waiting on deck, the leadoff hitter for Batavia, Cole Grazio playing. The pitch swung on, followed straight back, 2-1. One from Fitzpatrick, swung on, lifted to the left side, out of play. 2-2 the count to Pies. Pitch outside, 3-2. Notre Dame wanted the call, but I missed the plate. So full count coming to Pies. Fitzpatrick the payoff pitch. Swung on, knocked to third, fumbled, thrown to second, and they get the runner. Nice job staying with it by Horzempa. And there's now 2 away. The Irish 1 out away from a comeback win here in the Rotary Club Tournament Final.
The pitcher, number 6, Paul Brasky playing.
Pitch in there for a strike to Grazio playing, 0-1. Pies on first, 2 outs. The leadoff man up for the Blue Devils. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1. The pitch drilled into center field. Right at Jay Antonor, who makes the play, and Notre Dame wins it. What a ball game. The Irish come back from the 2-run deficit through our technical issues, and they take the victory. Notre Dame 2-0 winners over Batavia in the Batavia Rotary Club Tournament Final. The Irish are back-to-back champs. Thank you for joining us. We apologize for the technical issues, and we'll see you next time.
Final score, Notre Dame 3, Batavia